The Franklin and Marshall women's basketball team celebrated Senior Day on Saturday when the Diplomats welcomed Muhlenberg to the Mayser Center. The four-member class of Kristina McCarthy, Emma Lisle, Sam Plunkett, and Shea Costantino was honored before the contest. McCarthy wraps up her four-year career in Lancaster as one of the program's preeminent leaders in blocks and rebounds. Her 142 career rejections rank third all-time, while her 828 career rebounds is good for fifth. Lisle was started in 47 contests during her time with the Diplomats and has a 5.4 rebounds per game average over that span. This season, she leads the team with an average of 31.6 minutes per game, always a threat from long range. Plunkett has tallied 31 career three-pointers entering Saturday's contest. She started 22 games over the course of 4 seasons, including all of the team's contests from this year. Costantino has played in 30 games in her career, including 10 from the season. A leader off the bench, the senior guard/forward has tallied 24 points, including a career-high 8 against Bryn Mawr during her freshman campaign. We pick up the action in the opening minute of the first, when a Hannah Rose Nussbaum inbound pass finds Plunkett at the top of the key, who drains a 3 to give F&M an early 5-2 lead. Nussbaum gets in on the scoring herself later in the first, when Plunkett collects her own rebound and finds a sophomore guard on the left wing for the jumper. Minutes later, McCarthy knots the score at 12 when Lisle finds a senior forward underneath for 2 of her game-high 22 points on the afternoon. The Mules followed with a 13-1 run to pull ahead by 10 until this Jessica Dovich jumper in the paint made the score 25-17 with 9:52 to go in the half. The Dovich shot kicked off a run of 10 straight points by F&M that included this long-range jumper from Plunkett on the right side, followed by this transition bucket from Lisle in the paint to tie the game at 25-25 with 6:33 remaining. Muhlenberg reclaimed the advantage, but the Diplomats fought back once again when Plunkett hits Dovich just inside the paint for this mid-range jumper to pull F&M within 1 at 32-31. McCarthy gives the Diplomats their first lead since the 14-minute mark when a series of pretty passing leads to a contested jumper, putting F&M ahead 33-32. In the second half, the Diplomats once again find themselves behind after Muhlenberg pulls ahead by 4. But McCarthy is there to answer again when Carrie Basile hits her inside the paint for a spin-around lay-in off the glass. With 15:38 remaining in the contest, F&M continues its comeback bid when McCarthy hits Lisle at the top of the key for this long-range jumper off the backboard, and follows on the next possession with this drive to the net to tie the contest up at 41-41. Muhlenberg jumps back out in front with a 5-point advantage before McCarthy takes over from underneath, putting the Sarah Haddon pass in the bottom of the net, before finishing off this Nussbaum fast break feed to close the gap to 1 at 50-49, and only 11:10 to go in the game. Later in the half, Dovich keeps the score close with this and-one opportunity from underneath the basket. Her made free throw at the line made it a 55-52 Muhlenberg lead. However, the Mules followed with a 10-1 run over the next 5 minutes en route to the 70-58 final score. F&M concludes its regular season on Wednesday, when the Diplomats welcome Gettysburg to town for a 6 p.m. tip-off.